What is the fastest way to get jacked? Is it actually What is the fastest way to get jacked? Is it actually about eating less? Some say you need to do more cardio, others say you need to pump more iron. This week I'm going to be doing all three and see how they work together. To start, I'm going to need to change my diet. The plan is to cut out 600 calories per day from food while burning 600 calories through cardio and another 600 through weightlifting. That's a total of 1800 calories deficit every day. While we're double checking my maths there, let's talk about my starting point. This morning, I weighed in at 184.8 pounds, or for those in the metric system, 83.8 kilos. Standing at 5'8", I normally work out 3 days per week, but I'm bumping that up to 2 times per day. I'm gonna finish my shopping and I'll see you when I get back. Made it back from the grocery store, and here we have a collection of what one would call a Mediterranean's worst nightmare, as there is almost a complete lack of oil in this food for my entire week. So here we've got low calorie, highly nutritious fillers like cauliflower, broccoli, zucchini, and all the stuff I use to terrify trick-or-treaters on Halloween night. I don't know how that got in here. You're lying! We have 6 meals planned to sustain me throughout each day with tuna, chicken, low-fat cottage cheese, salmon, all super high in protein. And this sneaky tub of Nutella alone is all those meals calories combined. So this is 400 grams. That equates to just under 2200 calories, which if I'm guessing, it would leave me with about 15 calories to consume for the rest of the day, which is pretty much a quarter of an egg. And before you say, yes, if I open this, I won't be able to hold myself back. I'll be at the complete mercy of the shredding gods. I don't even know who put her here. Now, for those of you who don't know me, which is probably everyone because this is my first video, subscribe to the channel. You are amazing and awesome in every single way. But what I was going to say is that people who do know me describe me as the man who's always hungry. Now, talking about having a sweet tooth, next we have a sugar-free lemonade, which is going to be my substitute for orange juice. I don't take pride in drinking artificially flavored soda water, but here we are. The amount of sugar I consume on a regular basis from pure fruit juices. I told you I need some space, but we can still be friends. Hey guys, sorry I didn't talk much in the gym, it was a bit loud, too much party music. Just showing you I got 607 calories in about 1 hour and 17 minutes, which is alright. I've got a feeling the cardio will get 600 a lot faster than that. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. So here I found like a whole family of kangaroos. They're basically giant rabbits, mentally and physique-wise. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that. It's just a rabbit, but the size is like bigger than a human. So I've been here for most of my life in Australia, and it's still so weird seeing kangaroos. People actually eat their meat. Some say they like it, others say they're vegans. So comment below if you eat kangaroo meat, if you're given the chance. I know I'm supposed to be running around, but that looks like a quality father and son experience.
Are you winning, son?
Yes, at last. Got it's kind of like very lightly fried. When I say lightly fried, I did spray the pan and I use non-stick pans, so then I don't have to use oil. Apparently I'm allowed to have 10 milliliters of olive oil per day. It's just insane. Anyway, this is gonna be great. So, I made a mistake. So ChatGPT is literally the smartest being on the planet, so I usually trust it quite a lot. But it came up with this brilliant idea of dessert after dinner when you're struggling, you're having a rough time, you're exercising, to have fat-free yogurt and almonds on top. I kind of knew, I read it, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not excited one bit. So, like this is literally the recipe. This is literally the recipe, just like that. It's just disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna try it. Oh! It's actually terrible, but it's actually not too bad. I didn't make a mistake. Day number 2. The good news is we're awake and we're ready to take on the day. I'm curious about how today's gonna play out because yesterday I was starving about 8 times. I usually eat quite a lot. Apparently a lot more than what I've been eating on this diet because I'm starving. But anyway, today is the day where I really need a morning coffee. I don't always have coffee, but I'm gonna make it happen today. It could be make or break. So let's go get it. So we've got the coffee. Tastes like shit.
Does anybody want coffee? Do you want coffee?
But then again, I am on a cut, so coffee is good for you. It speeds up the whole process, your metabolism and everything. For me, from my experience, it just makes me go crazy and makes me hungry. It makes me very fidgety and turns my eyes into like steak-seeking monsters, like tunnel vision, like on it's not Alex, it's Madagascar. Alex the Lion does that. For me, actually, it turns into burgers. So, cheers. Back from the gym, and I am as hungry as usual. Just boiling up some really appetizing spinach, mushrooms, and egg. That's pretty much it. It's not really a complicated dish. It's not going to taste that good because I am not focusing on flavor at all. So let's get this thing inside me. At last, a real meal. Yeah, so like I said before, it doesn't look like much, but you'd be surprised what a bit of green egg, and I don't really like green eggs and mushrooms. I do not like them. I'm gonna get to it and yeah, feel like a different person. So that's as clean as I can get a post-workout meal. I'm gonna put the macros on the side here, and now I'm gonna go do something to get my mind off food for the next few hours. Midday cravings are a real thing. I've got a nice diet plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but when you're exercising like 3 times more than what you usually do on a normal day, you're gonna start to like get jittery and want to start to like eat some more things. And so this is where I make a joke about holding a cucumber, but I can't be stuffed. I just need to get this thing inside of me. So today, my body is aching, cramps everywhere, and always tired. If I'm being honest, even after day 2, it was painful. You know when you do a crazy big day, say you move house and you're like carrying things, I don't know if you do that, but if you do, your body feels tired and it feels like today should be a rest day because yesterday you worked very hard. Well, on day 2 of 7, I remember thinking, well, this would typically be a rest day, but it wasn't a rest day. It was another working day. And then the 3rd day was another working day. And the 4th day. So now, I think I'm definitely overtraining. My body might not see similar results to if I was having a rest days in between each of these 7 days, but the whole point was to see how fast I can cut off weight or body weight or, you know, water weight, whatever it is. I'll see where I'm at if I'm more defined by the end of the 7 days. But nonetheless, the gym has become boring as anything, but it's all I think about every day. I'm gonna make sure that I've got enough energy so then when I go to the gym, I can burn 12,000 calories, plus I'm on a deficit. So it's becoming kind of like daunting. So today I'm gonna change it up a bit and I'm gonna go to the beach with my brother and try and burn as many calories as I can there. Apologies for the audio, it's really windy here. As promised at the beach, it's freezing. I tried doing a 400-meter swim. I can't actually swim that well. I think the best I did was 25 meters and stood up, started running around. But as you can see, kind of, I'm not sure if it's focused. I tried to get some calories in. I'm gonna finish off with some runs, sprints up and down the beach. It's not summer here, so I'm actually freezing to death, so I've got to start running. I'll see you guys later. Day 4. It's getting harder. I'm like exhausted. Sleeps are getting so much worse. Just full of cramps, and I think my body's building up with like lactic acid or something from all the cardio, which I'm not used to doing cardio because I'm more of a gym lifting weights kind of person. So it's taking so much extra time because I'm doing 2 sessions a day, and I'm out of time. My body's cramped up. I'm a bit tired from less food. So, and this is day 4. So we'll see how we go. I have some ideas that might help, but I'll show you throughout the day. I have a confession to make. Not really. I have brought here though to witness the worst part of my day, breakfast. So I used ChatGPT, I told you before, to make my meal plan. And I was getting really excited and said, I don't even care about flavor. Just give me whatever's healthy. I want high protein, low carbs, low calories, low fat, and I want it to have a lot of fiber, nutrients, and make me feel good. Well, I think ChatGPT is still a bit of a robot and doesn't know anything about flavor. So it told me to have 300 grams of cottage cheese, 70 grams of strawberries because they're low on carbs and they're good, berries are good for you, and 5 grams of chia seeds. And I'm just gonna show you what I've been having every morning. I did skip this one morning because I was kind of like PTSD by it. I just didn't want to eat it at all. So I replaced those calories and put them in other things. I had a bit more chicken, I had a bit more tuna. Actually, I was just starving for the whole day because apparently this makes me feel full. Yeah, I'll just describe to you how it tastes as I'm going. So here we go. Oh. Okay. So the first day, I chopped up these strawberries, 70 grams of strawberries, and mixed them through, so then it tastes a bit better. But it didn't taste better. It was just like either disgusting cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, or strawberries. It's just like so confusing for my mind. So now I've been having the cottage cheese and then having the strawberries last, then it can like fix me up for the rest of the day, so I don't have to think about how disgusting the cottage cheese was. If you like cottage cheese, let me know in the comments why you like cottage cheese, and also try to convince me that that you do as well, because I don't believe you. It helps to think about like my goals in life. All my goals, I need to eat this so then I get there. It's the only way. Can't think about the small journey, the small steps. I have to think about long term. Can't think about like every step at a time. This is disgusting. Oh. Ugh. I don't recommend you eat cottage cheese like that. I'm just doing it because I thought I don't care about flavor, but this is changing my mornings. I'm gonna go try to get my mind off breakfast by doing anything else other than eating cottage cheese. I'll see you a bit later. So here I've got electrolytes, which I have stopped using because I ended up doing cool downs at the end of every gym session, which was actually enough to not have to not cramp up, and it's just a bit of stretching. But through all the exercises that I'm doing, burning so much calories and sweating so much, I'm cramping up like crazy. So I'm gonna give this a shot and do a double session so that I'm not wasting time going to the gym, driving back, showering, you know, all that, changing my clothes. Gonna save some time. Hopefully not gonna get cramps tonight because I'm gonna be having a few of these. I'll see you there. Or after. Here at the gym, I'm just gonna have this stuff and basically get to it. So I didn't bring a one of those like mixer things, so I'm gonna just have to eat it like a sherbet. It kind of tastes like sherbet. It's the closest thing to like a lolly I've ever had in the past like 15 years. It's good. Back in the chicken. Back in the kitchen, my favorite place to not eat cottage cheese. Oh. And for the lunch today, we've got pretty much the same that I've been having every day for this whole 7-day diet thing. It's chicken and a bit of vegetable and some greens. So we've got 300 grams of chicken breast, 100 grams of frozen spinach, 100 grams of cauliflower or zucchini, depending on the day. I change it up, you know, get interesting. Lemon pepper for flavoring, because I don't like to spend too much time hanging around in the kitchen and wasting my time. I just get delicious flavors that go well with chicken. I like to have fresh organic olive oil with my meal, so I have about 5 ml of that after it's been cooked, so I pour that on at the end so then it doesn't destroy the goodness of it. A bit of squeeze of a lemon, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't look like much. It's no spaghetti bolognese, but anything's better than cottage cheese. It's been 4 days and I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. The biggest problems with this whole challenge is that it takes an incredible amount of extra time to measure calories before cooking, and because all the food is unprocessed, it spoils very quickly. I've been needing to go to the store a lot more to keep everything fresh. But today, everything seems like it's going to be a lot more efficient because I'm buying more frozen ingredients to save time on shopping. I know taking electrolytes will help with my cramps. And since we're eating the same things every day, I'm starting to become much faster at measuring everything. One of the best time savers is doing a double workout session with cardio straight after lifting weights, saving extra time, driving to the gym, etc, etc. Meaning this whole experiment might actually work. I don't believe in miracles, but I do believe in protein.
So we're gonna add some protein, take some ice cubes, dip them in protein, throw them in the mix, then add some protein.
I just made some changes to my disgusting cottage cheese breakfast. Ugh. And replaced the calories with a berry smoothie mixed with protein powder. I didn't originally use supplements because I was trying to keep things as natural as humanly possible. But let's be honest, burning 1200 calories every day with no rest days on a 600 calorie deficit is not a natural scenario. When overtraining, artificial creations like protein and electrolyte powder and just using the freezer more for keeping veggies fresh are game changers. We're almost there though. I can't wait to get some rest. I don't know how I'm going to be celebrating, maybe by eating 100,000 million calories of KFC, but that's a tomorrow problem. So this is what it looks like when you start exercising crazy. So here you can see average active over like 4 weeks is only 560, but 7 days, let's see what the average is. So the past 7 days I've been exercising enough to burn about 1300 calories on average a day. So maybe because the first day, I don't know why, I pushed myself like crazy and burnt quite a lot of calories. What was it? 4,000. That was nuts. I think I was just excited. And then I just didn't really know how many calories I was going to burn from a run. And then yeah, I'm really tired. I'm really glad I did this. Yeah, I feel great as well. I feel lighter, I feel faster, I feel super tired. I've been sleeping an extra like 2 hours every night, but yeah. God, what a week. I'm excited to say the least to go over whether this system actually helped me get jacked or not. I weighed in this morning at 178.2 pounds, which equates to a weight loss of 6.6 pounds or 3 kilos. Looking at the before and after shots, I do notice a slight difference, looking a little less bloated around the waist and around the love handles. I think I even got a slightly bit more defined jawline, but it's hard to say because I was chewing sugar-free gum every day to help with my appetite, which could have just ramped up the jaw muscles. But how I feel is the number one biggest difference. I'm more alert and feel a little bit more agile, like I'm a tiny bit faster. I think that's due to the little weight loss, but also because I was doing cardio every day for 7 days, when in general I avoid cardio because I do not want to lose too much weight. Now, would I recommend this to anyone who wants to lose fat or get jacked? Kind of. I'd recommend about half of what I was doing and make it a bit more safe and sustainable. For example, moving forward, I'm going to keep a very small calorie deficit, like 50 to 100 calories. I'm going to do cardio about 2 to 3 times per week, weightlifting pretty much every second day, and 1 rest day per week. That's what I think is more sustainable and could see the same results over time, maybe even better results due to not overtraining. So that concludes the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. If you didn't enjoy it, smash that like button anyway. Help a brother out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.